Y'all know what it is, it's Jarrell. I'm breaking down HOSHI and WOOZI's dance practice to their new song, and y'all know I'm excited as hell. I've already seen the dance a bunch of times just because of TikTok challenges that they've been posting, and I've also learned the first chorus and I posted the cover if you guys want to check that out. I will be posting the second chorus. I just have to learn it and find a time to go and film it. I just want to see the entirety of the dance practice and see, you know, all the formations, the staging, and all that good shit. Another update for you guys, the going 17 episodes, at least the 2024 episodes, will be up on my YouTube channel. So I have had a couple questions and they asked, or some people have asked whether or not they're going to be on my YouTube channel. Yes, all the 2024 ones will be uploaded on the YouTube channel, while the older episodes like 2023 and older will be up on my Patreon. You guys can join if you want. You don't have to. I just want to clarify that the 2024 ones will be up here, will be uploaded here. I'm actually working on them, so be patient with me as a lot of K-pop releases are happening literally this month and or this week, so I'm kind of trying to cover all of them, react to all of them as well. So, you know, please bear with me and please be patient. Thank you guys so much for the support. But anyway, let's go and break this one down, baby. Here we go, baby.
All I wanna do, baby, you know.
Ooh. That subtle groove in the beginning.
All I wanna do, baby, you know. Baby, just like this.
Ooh, the energy. Getting to the floor was smooth as hell. Oh shit. Just like this. The footwork, the energy. Honestly, the athleticism too. Yeah, this is what I learned first. When I covered this song, I learned the first chorus first. Ooh. Oh, I like the staging so far. Ooh. That switch up in textures. Oh, so this is what it looks like without watching the actual TikTok challenges. You know what I really like so far is the simplicity of the staging. Ooh. Nice pictures. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, they're so cool, man. Here's the dance break. The energy! Oh shit! Yo! Nah, that was... Nah. And then the pictures at the end. The poses, bro, that's hilarious. Like, how do you make something look so good but also joke around at the same time? That's literally 17, bro. Anyway, the guy in the hat, in the cowboy hat, he was popping off. I mean, they were all popping off, but I think I've seen him a lot of times in a lot of Inside 17 videos, performances. I think pretty much, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they always use the same group of dancers anyway, because they like to keep it that way. But I know for sure I've seen him. But yeah, let's go and break this one down. And man, what a fun dance practice. And right before I start, just want to put that out there that sometimes having like the most simple type of formation, not formations, but formation changes and staging can get you a long way, especially for a song like this where they're really trying to showcase choreo, but also athleticism and speed, all that type shit. Like the choreo in itself is not that fast, but it also requires a lot of core work and a lot of footwork too. So let's go through it, baby. It might be a long video. Who knows? Ooh, that beginning is fire, bro. WOOZI, baby. Okay, guys, I let's not get distracted, okay? The song's fire, alright? Anyway, the very beginning, what I want to point out with the very beginning from the intro, the opener, until they actually start doing choreo, is the build up to the choreo. Here, with the subtleness of the beginning, where they're doing these mini grooves and they kind of have their chin down, but they're still looking towards the audience. What essentially this character is more of a nonchalant kind of character, or mysterious, because you want to give it off that energy, especially with a song like this, right? Because you can hear when you hear the way that the song sounds, it's very like, ooh, I feel kind of cool type shit. So at the very beginning, you don't want to throw out a bunch of energy, especially when you're doing like small grooves like this. You want to make sure that they're subtle, but they're readable at the same time. So when they finally walk over to their formations, right? So that first bass of the song, what I like is that they finally build up to that energy, that jump to that bass. They do a quick combo right before it so that they can actually meet up in the air to hit that bass to give us off like, oh shit, they're gonna go in for the rest of this dance practice.
All I wanna do, baby, you know, baby, just like this.
Freaking WOOZI, yo, like chill, bro, chill. I'm trying to focus on the dancing, but like I'm focusing on you. Like, what's up? Like, now I gotta rewind. And so I'm actually talking about the dancers here, and I'm actually gonna let it play up until after the floor part. It's so good. So I'm gonna rewind all the way to that part, but I'm gonna talk about it. So what I really like here, as WOOZI is doing his thing, is that the choreo that the dancers are doing is very flowy. It's not very it's not picture. There are still pictures where they have to hit and look clean, but what I like about the choreo is that it's following the rhythm of this song. So when they're hitting the double basses of the song, or they're hitting certain parts of the song, it doesn't feel forced to the point where it's like, oh, they're hitting the musicality here because like they're forcing it. No, the way that the choreo feels is that they're flowing through the movement in order to hit the musicality and have this like kind of groove or bounce throughout the entire thing, which is why when I learned it, I had a fun time learning it, because like it just felt good on the body. And then shout outs to the floor work here. So that's very important, is that when you're gonna go down to the floor like that, you want to make it unpredictable, which is what they did. So when I first watched it earlier, I didn't realize the floor work was that seamless to get down to the ground. You want to make sure you fully commit to that fall. Then a half windmill, or for the b-boys out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's like a half windmill. If not, that's like, maybe they're just like spreading out their legs. And then they do that jump and this little slant to kind of help highlight the 5 here. And I'm gonna talk about the choreo now for the 5 people, or them 3 plus HOSHI and WOOZI. What I like here, so what I like for that part is that they're really following the way that they're rapping or singing in this song. Is they're using a lot of the footwork, but also a lot of the bounce to kind of, not even kind of, but emphasize the way that they're singing and or rapping within the song. And that's what I like. And has, again, more of a nonchalant vibe. They're not really tense, but rather really being quick with their movements, but also not rushing it. So I hope that makes sense, because you could be fast within choreo, but it also might look rushed for them. They're like, oh shit, no, this is fast choreo, but it's also like, yeah, whatever, it's smooth as fuck, nonchalant type shit. I like the build up to the chorus as well. Nice spacing here with this formation. I like that part. So this part right here, where they're all, in this case, I'm going to call it controlled chaos. They're going to do a lot of chaotic movement here to move to their next formation. So I'm talking about the dancers, not necessarily Hoshi and WOOZI here. So here, this is where I kind of imagine how they practiced it. In this case, the performance director probably told them, all right, hey, move to your spots exactly like this, but I'm gonna give you guys freedom to move there in the way that you want to, but this is how I want to see it. So in this case, they're like, move in a chaotic way and make sure you get to that spot so we can do that, almost that teamwork thing where they lift those two dancers up to do those kicks. I'm kind of giving you guys like an insider of how possibly a director would say to get to their spots. I'll just rewind it one more time, like why not? That was cool. That was a cool effect right here, but I also like the reveal back here once they put the kicks down, or the dancers that do the kicks down. Nice reveal right here. And they hit the musicality in the back, and then they do this nice picture where they're almost forming an X, right? Nice. That might be my favorite part of the entire dance practice. So the reason why I'm pointing this out and why I think it's my favorite is that we're coming from a section where they're very sharp and there's a lot of pictures and it's fast, but then they switch it up to a subtle like Charleston. It's not like full of energy, but it's smooth as hell. And the reason why I am pointing it out is that it's also very important to have like some sort of contrast throughout choreo. You don't want to have energy all the entire way without changing anything up. That's just gonna get boring and or overwhelming. So you want to make sure, like, when you watch somebody dance or someone doing choreo or something like this, you want to be able to change up like people's moods. It's like, oh, whoa, where'd that come from? It's like, oh shit, they changed it up. That's super important to keep your audience engaged. Ooh. Yo, they're so cool. I gotta learn this, at least this part, or I gotta film it is what I meant. And I like the spacing with this because there's not that many dancers, right? And for the chicka chicka boom, I really like how they hit that, where it's more like chick chick to really match the way they actually say chicka chicka boom. So that way it's more visualized for us. Fire. Fire. Ooh, chill. Oh, and then here's another thing where I was talking about like the opposite choreo. They use opposite choreo to essentially expand the formation here or split the formation up. I think they do opposite choreo here, or they do it in a different direction. Right here. Alright, if anything, it's more of the different direction rather than opposite choreo. Ooh. Ooh. Dance sisters. So now for this entire part before the dance break, right? This part is very similar to the very beginning, where you essentially have to give off that nonchalant energy, and this is exactly it because of the way that the song sounds at this very moment, the switch up of the song, right? Because a lot of the instrumentals kind of go away, but you're now hearing more of the voices and more of like a raspy type of tone, and it's a little bit more quiet, right? Sisters. See how everyone's kind of like vibing out? That's really about it. And again, here's another idea of how to expand a formation without really like without technically choreographing all of it. This is gonna be the feel of the way that you travel to that spot, but do it however you want, as long as you get there. Here we go with the energy. Like, I love that part, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna replay that entire dance break because I do want to point out the spinning part, really. And then this part, just real quick, I want to talk about it. Sometimes, even when everything looks really good, if you have a stupid idea that you think of, or like one of those things where it's like, I think it's stupid, but let's add it anyway. It's just one of these. You joke around with your friends, let's do some goofy poses, but also make everything else look good. That is one of them. That is one of them. Hey, and if I've been yapping, it is what it is. I love talking about dance, and I also love 17, so it is what it is. And what I like, so a very important thing that I like here in this dance break is that everybody matches each other's energies, if that makes sense. So this spinning part for the both of them, what I think the vibe that it gives off is like I said earlier, it's not meant to be serious throughout the entire thing, but rather have fun with it, but also make everything else look good at the same time. Ooh, just like this. So on that part, on the just like this, I really like how they drag that out when they're pretty much putting, not caressing, but sliding their hands down their legs or their thighs here in this case to really emphasize just like this. Just like this. Just like this. Just like this. This last combo, super chill. Come on, y'all. Y'all killed that shit. Sorry, guys. I was trying to do my outro, and then my cat, or my housemate's cat, kind of just jumped on me. Anyway, if you guys like the breakdown, you know, and you love Hoshi and WOOZI and 17, that shit was, they killed it. I'm gonna post the second chorus whenever I can. And yeah. Sorry if I yap too much, but I feel like that's fine because I love talking about dancing and I love talking about 17. Yeah, more to come, guys. More to come. Going 17. We got everything. But anyway, I gotta let this cat go.